My biggest heroes are these people who are picking you up when you are on the way, asking for nothing. They just want to hear your story. When you are having your everyday life and then you're going to work, then you pick up a persona, and also just when you are visiting your friend and you have a dinner together, then you again have a different personality. Obviously, it is like not to the core, but you are playing different roles. And when you are out there riding far, then you kind of losing that self-consciousness. You don't think about how to act or what is appropriate. I can sleep in a bus station, I can have a beer with the locals without speaking the same language. I think when that moment comes and it switches, this is where I feel the most free, because then I'm basically catching the moment and time stops. So that is the perfect moment. The adventure definitely begins at that moment when you start to play the role or start to chase something that you have planned before. So the moment you are letting go and then you really just concentrate to your surroundings and recognize people around you and you are part of that culture, this is where the adventure begins, because then whatever unexpected is coming to you, there is no way that you cannot sort it out. And this is actually also the exciting part of it, how you're gonna manage and also when I'm actually starting a journey, I'm preparing for a race, I obviously have the same preparation than everybody else. I try to make everything perfect, I try to be in control, but I'm always so much looking forward to what's gonna happen, because that you never know. And every single journey and every single race is coming with its lesson. Maybe that's the right word to say. And then you just have to give in. So when plan is not working anymore and I have to embrace the unexpected, I think this is where I'm it begins. And then I'm getting excited, because this is the moment where you really have to recollect, and this is where you actually prove yourself a point that you can sort anything out and you can rely on your surroundings. And when this happens, this is also when you meet with so much kindness. And I love it in these long distances, that it gives hope back in humanity, because people really want to do good. But to be honest, even though I'm stunned, my biggest heroes are these people who are picking you up when you are on the way, asking for nothing. They just want to hear your story. Once this happens, then you have to have this delusional optimism next time, that you learn that even though the worst is happening, there will be somebody who will hold your hand and make sure that you have a soft landing. You have to be a fool to think that you don't need anybody to hold your hand. And then I think once you accept it, then you meet with this kindness. This is also why I usually say that maybe it is more important to be open-hearted than open-minded, because this is how you let people in.